So if you mainly operate on referrals, which is like 80% of contractors out there, I want to walk you through how to optimize it a bit better for new school tactics. So that way you're taking all the great stuff with referrals and actually leveraging it for the online world. If this is the first video that you've seen of ours or not the first, do us a favor, hit the subscribe button, because the last thing that we want to happen is for you to learn something like this and then go, man, that was powerful, and then not see the other great stuff that is coming out that can really help grow your contracting business. So hit subscribe, and here we go. Let me talk about referrals, and here's the one little caveat to referrals. Everybody loves working off referrals, which is great. It is so easy to sell to people. Like when I talk to a contracting company, I'll say like, how many leads do you get? And they go, well, we get maybe 100 a year. What's your close percentage on those? Oh, about 80%. Because they're used to 100 leads at 80%. When you step into the online world, it's different. It's a brand new person that has no idea who you are. So now you're trying to sell to them. Your close rate goes down a little bit. But here's the problem with referrals before I teach you how to optimize them. There's a certain cap of the amount of referrals that you can get. Your sphere is only so big. If you're in the mindset of, well, let me just work off referrals and only referrals, you're gonna be stuck, and you're gonna find that you're gonna cap out at some point. I actually talked to a contractor last week that I said, hey man, like, let's talk about some of your marketing stuff. And he goes, dude, I'm old school. I just need a little bit of help, get some leads in the door, and then I only work off referrals. I was like, dude, I get it. First off, you're an idiot. And that's the problem with referrals, is that like everybody just wants the easy, oh, just get my name in. That's not gonna work. All right, you're gonna max out. So now that you know how much I hate when you just operate off referrals, let's go into how do you actually optimize the referral network. First off, you get email. If your past customers are the ones that are actually referring your name out there, wouldn't you want to stay top of mind to your past customers a lot? Let's say you're a landscape designer. One of the past customers, you build a beautiful backyard for patio, outdoor kitchen, all the works. One of their friends comes over to their house and goes, man, this is amazing. Who did this for you? Well, the person is gonna go, wow, you know, it's Logan's landscape designer, right? But let's say that you haven't talked to them in 5 years. They could forget your name. They could just not be proactive with it. So maybe they see somebody else's backyard and the person's complaining about how ugly it is. If the customer that you haven't talked to in 5 years just forgets about you, they're not gonna tip your hat and go, oh, you should call Logan's landscape designer. So with email, you can actually stay top of mind. So how do you do that? What you're gonna do is twice a month. You can do it once a week if you want. Just send your current customer list just a nice email, not about you, but about some value that you could add to their life. Meaning, let's say you have an email list of people that you built a patio for. All right, you could send out twice a month something cool about the patio world. Here's how you throw a proper barbecue. Here's how you reduce the roots or the grass that grows in between the actual pavers. Just something that's a value add. Not a big sales thing, because if you start to like sell to them every single email or only talk about yourself every email, they're gonna unsubscribe and then they're gonna forget about you. So make sure it's just value adds the whole way. Second way is gonna be Facebook. And here's how you do it on Facebook, is you take your same email list and then you upload that email list into Facebook. You can actually say, hey Facebook, here's all the emails of my customers. I want you to show an ad to them. The same way that you do it for email, you're gonna do it on Facebook, where you just periodically show them an ad. Just build the brand. It's kind of like why people spend money on billboards, right? You already bought from Geico, but they just show you a billboard again, just to remind you, hey, we're still here. If you wanna have an awesome customer appreciation day of this beautiful backyard you just built for somebody, say, hey, I'm having a customer appreciation day at this person's house, and you run an ad on Facebook to just your current customers. So you can actually leverage the referral network and your past customers through Facebook and email to get in front of them over and over again. Don't spam them, just be nice, valuable, and just be a big add to their life, not you're wasting their 3 minutes of reading your email or watching your Facebook video that you sent to them. So hope that helps. Make sure you do not simply rely only on referrals, but if you actually want to grow and continue to build that business, referrals you are gonna get capped out on. So don't be one of those people that just says, oh, I'm just old school. Oh, it's just too hard to sell to online leads. Learn how to sell and don't just rely on referrals. Hit the subscribe button if you wanna learn more stuff like this. They're usually a bit happier. I'm not gonna come out and say somebody's an idiot. Just needed to be said because that's my disclaimer. Good luck. Thanks.